everyone, welcome to the podcast. My name is Aaron, and I'm here with Jacob.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
that's Jacob.
Jacob. Oh, right.
Jacob.
There we go. And we're here to talk about E3.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's what this week's about. Yeah, so let's get into it. I did some live streams this week. You can go check those out on the website. Well, actually, not on the site, on YouTube. I haven't posted them on the site. But every conference except for, let's see, Devolver I didn't do, Nintendo I didn't do, PC Gaming Show I didn't do, and I did do Microsoft, but my microphone was off the whole time, so there's no archive of that. Which sucks because I actually thought Microsoft had the best show.
Well, maybe we could cover it again.
Yeah, I'll just fake all my reactions.
No, I mean, like, we'll just cover it tonight. Just talk about it and shit.
Yeah, sure. No, we can. Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, we did do a podcast, me and Dave, where we talked about Microsoft and other things that I don't remember. It's been a big week.
Very big.
Yeah, a long week of me waking up at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning to watch conferences twice a day.
Yep.
But anyway, we're here now, and it's been good. Well, it's been all right. Hasn't been a great E3, especially if you were there, apparently. Apparently it's very busy because of the fact that they let 15,000 people extra in.
15,000 extra people.
Yes, the non-press people that bought expensive tickets to come and stand in line for 5 hours.
Seems good.
Oh yeah, sounds amazing. So upset that I missed out.
Yeah, but I guess at least didn't have to deal with whoever the fuck was on that fucking... That's... Who was the scene changer? For every conference. Like, every conference. It would be like, he's... Like, we're watching the fucking... Like... We're watching things happen. Like, we're watching reveals. We're watching everything. And then all of a sudden, switches scenes to the guy with the camera, like, panning around the whole fucking thing. And all you can see is, like, the people's back, like, the back of everyone's fucking heads. I'm like, mate, can you just stay on the fucking... Like, I'm trying to watch a conference here.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the back of the audience's head.
Every year, Sony does terrible shit with their camera where, like, it'll get to, like, a really important part of the demo, whatever they're demoing, and they'll just cut and just, like, show the screen, like, everyone watching the screen. Like, we don't want to see people watching the screen. We want to see what's happening on the screen.
Yeah. Man, Microsoft did it as well, and it just triggered me so hard.
And Sony had their... They actually had shit happening in the auditorium. Like, they dropped snow on people, and there was like fucking flames, and there was people hanging from the ceiling for the Days Gone demo.
And then there was like some water effects, like lighting, that was like all patchy all over the fucking audience. Like, wasn't on the entire audience. It was just patchy all over the audience.
Right. And it started... The whole conference started with like a waterfall, and there were like shining lasers on the waterfall.
Yeah, with like, was that like, I don't know the ethnicity. Was it Indian? Like a traditional Indian
music? Yeah,
music. Yeah,
because the Uncharted thing, the new Uncharted thing, takes place in India. So yeah, that's what that was for.
Yeah, yo, was that Claudia Black?
Yeah. Have you not played an Uncharted game?
No, not really. I've never played Uncharted. I've just watched my friends play it, but never really paid any mind to it because it doesn't really interest me, I guess.
That's fine. But yeah, no, she plays Chloe in Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. she wasn't in 4, but now they've done this spin-off thing, so she's in it again.
Okay. I mean, maybe I could maybe get behind that. I mean, Claudia Black is great actress, voice actress.
Yeah, and she's a cool like Chloe's a cool character too.
Yeah,
she's not like just some throwaway like character that they added in. She's really cool. So yeah. So we didn't do a podcast for the Sony conference or for Ubisoft or for Nintendo, so let's make up for that now. So yes, they start off with Uncharted. I'm trying to read some things here. They start off with Uncharted, and then it was like they basically put like 3 big games at the beginning. It was Uncharted, and then something, and then Days Gone. Maybe Days Gone was second. Yeah, Days Gone looks like a zombie game.
Yeah.
Still not super excited about that game. I like that they basically used the zombies as a weapon. That was cool. Like they blew up that wall, and then all the zombies came in and chased the dudes away.
Yep.
That was cool. That was neat. Rather than just like, hey, shoot all these zombies. It was like, use them as a weapon. So that was cool. Zombie bear. It was a good zombie bear.
It was.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good.
Yeah.
One thing I don't know if you like, I don't know like how much you like pay attention to, I guess, like animations and stuff. It's probably like my inner game developer coming out, where just for like Days Gone looked really good, right? The faces looked good, the animations for the faces looked good, like all that looked good, right?
Yeah.
Cinematics, all that. It's fine. Looked amazing. Like I don't want to be nitpicky, but like
you can do that.
When like I understand that it's like not a finished product, but when like in a game that has like a budget like this, like you can see the budget that they've got.
Yeah.
Right. And how much attention to detail that they've put into this title. Just when they did the animations for like when he put the bomb on the wall, when he exploded it and made it, it was like he was just like that, and it like appeared on the wall.
Sure. Like so it didn't come from somewhere.
Yeah, he didn't like take it out of his backpack and like place it on the wall and then like, you know, activate it or whatever. Like it just, I don't know.
Like I agree there was janky animation in that demo because when he like got like clotheslined with the rope riding his bike, and then he like choked the dude with the rope.
Yeah.
That was like really janky. Like there was the progression between certain animations was like just skipped. It wasn't very smooth animation.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that. It's not really appealing to me at the moment.
Yeah, and also the first thing I thought when I saw him when he saw those wolves.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching it again now, but when the first thing I saw when it was attacked by those wolves, it was like the wolves are as fast as a fucking motorcycle.
Sure.
Like
they're really good wolves, okay?
Afraid of being jumped off off his motorcycle by some wolves.
Right.
I wasn't too clear. Like that wasn't, I don't know.
Hey, maybe they're zombie wolves.
Well, they are.
Well, there you go. So you gotta get away. The zombie virus makes everything faster. Don't you know?
Yeah. I mean, like it was all good. And then I hate being nitpicky though. But like when he got his like nose broken, basically, like when this dude punched him in the face,
Yep.
right? And you could like see the blood and all that, and like it happened, and then like the next part of the scene, it was like his face was all clean when he rescued the guy. I don't know,
Fair enough.
like he just had no blood on him, and I was like, what? And like his hands are all bloody because he stabbed that dude in the stomach, and
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Fair enough. I will say this: that something they didn't show in the demo is like the different ways you can approach the different missions. Because I've seen the other demos that they did, and basically in the other demo they did, it was snowing, and the wolves apparently the wolves weren't something. What do you call it? It's just a random thing that can happen with the wolves. Like they won't always chase you there. So basically, he was.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, he was. In the other demo, he was riding along. The wolves weren't there. He wasn't distracted by the wolves, so he saw the rope. He pulled the bike over, like way off, and he like went around and flanked the dudes that were waiting for him, and like he took him out, and then cut the rope, and went about the rest of the mission. So there's like ways you can approach things, and seems to be like some random events that will happen. So I think that's cool, but it's still just a zombie game so far.
Yeah, so far I didn't see anything from it that made me go absolute like just wow, you know, like apart from like the fidelity of the graphics and everything. Like it looks really nice for a PlayStation. I'm assuming it's going to be PlayStation exclusive, right?
Yes, it's a bend.
Sony, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And I hope it runs at a decent frame rate.
It'll be 30.
I mean, 30's fine for console, I guess.
For that kind of game. Like it's not like a fast pace fucking shooter type thing or racing game or anything. It's 30's fine for that kind of game. Yeah. Anyway, that happened. Destiny 2 is arriving 2 days earlier for the PS4. Actually, no, sorry, all versions arriving 2 days earlier. So that comes out on September 8th. Horizon Zero Dawn's getting DLC.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah, it did. I need to play that fucking game so bad. God, it looks.
I've watched like 2 playthroughs on like 2 streams, full playthroughs, and it looked really good. Kind of made me want to get a PlayStation, but like, yeah, no.
Yeah, more than Days Gone does.
Oh yeah,
by like a lot.
Yeah, I thought I don't know if they have it in Days Gone or not, but I never saw a sort of where you can pick up bodies and like move them into bushes. Like, because I noticed that in the trailer he sort of went into the bushes to, you know, take cover, and so the guy didn't see him.
Sure.
But I noticed when he strangled him, he couldn't like drag his body into the bushes. I don't know if that was like, I don't know, maybe a small oversight, or I don't know.
No idea. It's there's still like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff they haven't explained in that game, and like I said, like they didn't explain that you could do like different things and that those wolves were random or any of that. It just seemed like it was all planned, and
yeah,
and it wasn't a great demo.
When the gunshot happened, right?
Yeah.
After he like snapped that guy in the trap.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear the gunshot,
yeah,
and he's standing on the ridge and like looking at all those zombies, and they hear the shot and they all just like instantly like sprint towards it.
Yeah.
And then he like walks maybe 15 steps and there's like another small horde of zombies like
that didn't hear
in
it.
that yeah,
Yeah,
like they're closer than the other horde.
yeah, I gotcha.
I was I
Didn't
don't
even
know,
think about that.
I feel like that was a bit yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that is weird.
And the fact that like there's zombies, right? Like I guess I don't know what the law surrounding this game is like, but generally zombies like smell blood and shit, right? So
Sure.
if he had his nose broken and like stabbed a dude in the stomach and there's blood all over his hands and he has like blood pissing out of his nose, right? Wouldn't they smell that when he walked like 2 feet from him in a bush?
Sure. I don't think that's ever been in a zombie game though, has it?
No, but like, well, there's, I mean, it wouldn't be really that hard to implement, would it?
I understand, but like,
It's like a,
doesn't seem like a big thing to me.
yeah. I don't know. I just, I don't know. Maybe I just like want too much of a zombie game. Maybe that's
Sounds like
know.
you want a zombie simulator,
Basically.
which would be cool. That'd be all right.
Yeah.
If it's like is realistic like that.
Like that'll be like the closest thing I've ever played to like a simulator in first person would be Contagion.
Okay.
That was good. That was like headshots only sort of, you know, you kill zombies by headshots only. That's the only way you can kill them.
Sure.
But you know, you can break their legs and dismember them and stuff like that. But yeah, the only way to actually kill them is like take out the brain.
Right.
But the other game that is like that is what is it? I'm trying to remember the name. It's Project Zomboid. That game is amazing. If any of you guys out there that love zombie games, I guess as much as I do, please give Project Zomboid the time of day. It's really good.
The ultimate zombie survival RPG. If they write it on their Steam page, it must be true.
Well, it's
like an isometric thing.
Yeah, it's isometric, but like if it had a first person, that would be amazing. Because like you can jump through a window and you know you've got like a whole system where if you get like burned, you have to apply ointment and bandage it, and you have to treat the wound. You have to remove your bandages, clean your bandages, you know, rebandage your wounds. Same with like different types of cuts and abrasions and all that sort of stuff. If you jump through a window that has like broken glass, if you don't have like, for lack of a better word, dexterity in the ARPG world, you know, you'll get cut and you have to use bandages to treat that. You have to, it's just, you got different, like, so you can get like really just like abrasions, or you can get a cut, or you can get like deep cuts or like gashes and stuff like that. And like, depending on which one you get, you know, you have to like it's different the way you
have to take care of it in a
apply,
different way.
yeah, exactly, right. So like with the deep wounds, you have to apply pressure to it with a bandage and you clean it, right? And then you take the bandage off, because the bandage gets dirty a lot quicker with the deeper gash than it does with a smaller gash, right?
Sure.
And then you have to find a suture up your leg, and then you have to apply bandage to that, make sure it's clean every now and again, change the bandages, clean your bandages, all that sort of stuff.
Jeez.
It's really fun though. Yeah. I mean, I was playing it with a friend there one day, and basically that happened. I jumped through a window into a church that we'd barred up, like that we reinforced, and it you know, I got a massive gash on my leg, and I had to like basically stay there for 2 days while he searched the city by himself to find like a suture so I'd stop bleeding.
That's
And
cool.
anyway, it was piss and rain. And on his way back, he caught a cold, and we didn't have any antibiotics for like his cold or anything like that. So my suture was fine. Like we sutured up like the gash on my leg, and that was all getting better. But his cold was progressively getting worse, and it ended up killing him. And I didn't even realize. And he came back as a zombie and like ate me, like because I couldn't move anywhere, right?
Right. Oh, that reminds me. Battlegrounds is getting zombies.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, apparently. It's just something that they're like playing around with at the moment, and it'll be in a future update probably. But yeah, that's going to happen.
So it's pretty much H1Z1 with a couple of better mechanics, really.
Well, they're talking about like having like 90 people be zombies and like 10 are humans. Like people play as zombies.
Okay, I could see that would be, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, if they're if they're slow shambling zombies, then
yeah, I haven't seen. I think there's a video of it. I'm not sure, but yeah, I would hope that they're like really fast zombies, not like slow ones, because that wouldn't be fun to play as a zombie.
I don't think it would be fun. I mean, even if you're a sprinting zombie, I mean, I don't know, it'd be a delicate balance to like if they were headshot only kill, that would actually make them a threat. But if they were like health meter, like they had a HP bar, then you could just unload, half a fucking clip into them and then kill them. Like,
sure,
it's not.
Yeah, but it sounds like an interesting idea. I think Battlegrounds. I need to play that. I want to play it so bad.
I played it when it was in closed alpha.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad. I'm tired of battle royales, to be honest.
Fair enough. It'd be a good stream game though.
Yeah.
We all like jumped in and played it.
Yeah, I still watch people play it, but I just don't play it personally because I'm not really much of a competitive player.
Sure, that's fair enough.
But I can appreciate the people that are,
Yeah.
Seen some really damn good clips on YouTube and Twitter and stuff like that of people doing some crazy shit with those bikes.
Sure. Monster Hunter World is coming to PS4. That's a new Monster Hunter. Finally, not on a 3DS. So
yeah, as confirmed for PC as well, isn't it?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think it's PC and PS4. Shadow of the Colossus is getting a remake.
Oh, that looked beautiful.
It looked really fucking good. The shadows and like just the texture detail on the Colossus. Colossi.
Like I thought it was a new Shadow of the Colossus game. I was like, no, don't do this to me. I saw the first Colossus and I was like,
yeah,
and
it looks really good.
It does. It looks really, really good. I'm so happy.
Yeah. That'll be out next year. Who was it? Blue Point's doing it. So they're one of the best teams for remasters. Usually, this is their first full remake. They usually just do remasters, but really good. Their fucking job. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Let's see. They showed some World War II Call of Duty. That I'm on board.
Yeah, I'm on board too. I haven't bought a Call of Duty game. What was I'm pretty sure the last Call of Duty game that I ever bought was Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
And that I have had zero interest in any others apart from maybe Black Ops 2, because I find Treyarch's my favorite developers of Call of Duty, and
sure,
I don't know, but yeah, fucking COD World War 2, man, sign me up.
It looks really good.
Sign me up. I saw Dismemberment, which is
Definitely.
you know,
People
accurate.
getting legs cut off and shit.
Yep. Flamethrowers, all that sort of stuff. Like they're not holding anything back to be, I guess, I don't know, just trying to be like friendly to younger viewers and stuff like that, or consumers. Like they're trying to, I guess, make it at least somewhat realistic and accurate. Because I think if they didn't, it would be a little bit of a spit in the face, not to history, but to, you know, the people that went through that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, it looks real good. Yeah. Then they had their VR section. So Skyrim is getting a VR version. It's not just a VR update for the fucking version of Skyrim they just put out. This is a full new game you have to buy if you want to play VR. Yep. Final Fantasy 15's getting some VR shit.
That fucking bromance fishing game.
Yeah, that thing. The most generic looking shooter I've ever seen in VR, Bravo Team.
Which one was this?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I can't even. Like I'm up to Shadow of the Colossus right now in the video. Fuck, that looks amazing though. Oh my god.
Yeah, I watched that trailer a lot. Yeah, Bravo Team is like get behind cover and shoot some dudes. Like it's the most basic, generic looking shooter you've ever seen.
Okay.
Star Child, which looks like a platformer where you're a giant robot and you have to protect like the character on the ground, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't really show much gameplay there. Super Hot is coming to PS4 in VR. Fuck yeah. Super hot. Super hot.
Super hot.
Yeah, super hot.
What was that? Oh yeah, fucking Marvel vs. Capcom Resident Sleeper.
What's that?
Marvel vs. Capcom. I could just fall asleep.
Oh. I downloaded the demo the other day. They put out a single player demo.
Is it all right?
It's fun. Like it's very easy. Like they must have it on like the lowest difficulty. But it feels really good, and I liked doing the combos and hitting people up in the air and keeping with the combo. That's cool.
Like Chun-Li would like, I don't know what the fuck they did to Chun-Li.
She looks fucked up.
But, like her body was like big, and then like her head was like half the size of what it should have been, and like her clothes were just like really frumpy and like big. I don't know.
It's a bad looking Chun-Li for sure.
That's a bad Chun-Li.
Bad one. Oh yeah, Moss is the other VR game.
I saw that and I was like, what is this? Fucking Stuart Little Minish Cap? Like, but to be honest, I think I could get behind it.
I think it looks cool. I seen that fucking mouse thing, whatever it is, and I was like, that's fucking cute. I want to play that game. What a cute fucking character to play. But it's like it looks like a puzzle game, and you're like this, I don't know, thing that stands over the mouse and tries to protect it. I don't know, but it looked cool. God of War's coming out next year.
I made so many jokes about that, but like, goddamn, I would buy a console for that. Like, I'd buy a PlayStation for that. I was like chatting in my Discord about it, and it was like, I don't know, it's
it looks really good. And I think last week we spoke about how it's like it all takes place in one shot. Like there's no cuts for cutscenes or anything. It's all just like a single shot the whole game. And that fucking giant snake thing that was in the water, and
Yep.
God, it looks good.
Yep. The God of War, fucking Kratos is my daddy.
Yeah, that should be the subtitle. Kratos is my daddy.
God of War, fucking I have to babysit my son for the entire game edition.
Bring your son to work day.
That's it. Like God of War, Sony finally learned how to do snow properly, so it's in every level to show it off.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, fucking God of War, I'm so happy.
Looks really good. Yeah. And I like, this is a completely different God of War game. Like, it's not, it's not all hack and slash like the other games. It seems to be like slower, and you got to think more about the moves you make. And that axe is badass.
Yeah.
Badass axe.
Yes, it is.
Detroit Become Human is a video game, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. That's from what's his face?
David Cage.
That's him, David Cage. I could just... If he never made a game again, I would feel the same about how I feel now, I guess. Like, please stop making games.
I enjoyed Heavy Rain up until the last hour or so of that game.
Sean?
Because this... Jason! Yeah, the twist of who the killer was garbage.
Yeah, what was that even?
Yeah, like...
And then, like, that whole end sequence. Sorry for spoilers, guys, but it was garbage. Like, if you guys haven't played it at this point, then probably not going to, or, like...
Yeah, true.
But, like, it was garbage.
It's like you played as that character for the whole fucking game, and it's like, oh, you're the murderer. Like, what? When did I murder one person in the entire time I played as that character? Oh, never? Oh, okay. But no, somehow I was the murderer. Fuck off. Apart from that, I enjoyed Heavy Rain.
I mean, Beyond Two Naps was all right.
Yeah, I didn't play Beyond Two Naps. Skip that one.
It was all right. It was okay. I'm not gonna like. If I were to give it a rating, I'd probably give it about a 5. It was mediocre. Like 5. It was smack bang in the middle. Wasn't great. Wasn't shit.
Fair enough. And then they ended the conference with Spider-Man.
That looked all right. Not gonna lie.
Looks really good. I wouldn't say like. Yes, it was a good example of the cinematic sort of style they're going for. Kind of like these big set pieces like Uncharted has. But it was a lot of QuickTime events. And that was kind of disappointing to me. But I understand it is like a bigger set piece section, so it's probably going to have more of those than the rest of the game does, or like a smaller mission would have. So I can at the time I was like, there's a lot of that going on, but I've kind of gotten over that, and I understand now that that's just how it was. But it looks awesome. It's got Batman combat. I'm into it. That's coming out next year as well.
Yeah, it looks good. You've seen everyone's like, oh, that's not Spider-Man. When has Spider-Man ever had like like a...
People are so precious about like the suit all the time. Like, there's nothing wrong with that suit at all, just because it has a fucking white spider on it. That everyone's like, oh, it has a white spider. That looks like shit.
Yeah, and like the fact that it had, I guess, some sort of tech integrated into the suit.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. I mean? Like,
he's had that. Like, it's a thing.
he's had tech in his suit before. Like fucking Iron Spider is like the biggest one. Like that thing had giant fucking robot tentacles. Whatever. Like it's happened before. It's Spider-Man. There's going to be different suits you can wear. So if you don't like the white spider, you can wear a different suit. At the end of the demo, there was a little bit of an Easter egg. Miles Morales was there.
Yeah,
he was filming Spidey with his camera, and his friend goes, Miles, because he didn't know his name at the time, and he Miles, and then he walks off. From all the interviews and stuff I've seen, no one ever admitted that Miles was going to be playable or anything. But it wasn't like, no, Miles definitely will not be playable. It was like, we can't talk about that right now. So I guess Miles Morales will play a part in that game too. And Spider-Man in this game is like 23 apparently. You know, he's been Spider-Man for a while.
Okay.
So you know,
maybe... But I'm glad he's Spider-Man, because I'd make the fucking worst Spider-Man. Like I'm 23, right? But like in my current state, 23-year-old me, like 15-year-old me would kick my ass.
Yeah, but you got to think, like, you got spider powers. You're not just like a regular dude.
That's fair.
You would have spider powers. Yeah. Anyway, I like that, and if you get to be, they call him the comics are messed up these days. I don't know. I mean, you know, Miles was Ultimate Spider-Man when Peter Parker died, and now they've sort of combined all of the worlds in the Marvel comics, and so Miles and Peter Parker are together now. Not together. It's weird. Miles and Peter Parker in a relationship, and they're gonna have spider babies. It's gonna be great.
I don't want to see that.
I want to see all the spider babies.
I want to see all the web everywhere, all over the room.
That hot, gooey web. Yeah, so they're in the same world now, and so like a lot of the toys and stuff now that have Miles, they call him like Kid Arachnid. He's not Spider-Man anymore. He's Kid Arachnid.
Kid Arachnid, what a fucking name! Because he's not Spider-Man, but
yeah,
he's a kid and he's an arachnid, and
he's a kid and he's Spider-Man. He's not
you're,
Spider-Man.
You're a kid now. You're a spider now.
I would play that version of Splatoon for sure. Yeah. So Miles Morales is in the game, and you'll probably play as him, and that would be cool. Okay. Ubisoft was actually before Sony, but you know, we'll do it out of order. Why not? Because Ubisoft wasn't great. Wasn't a great show because it was Ubisoft. No Aisha Tyler this year.
Yeah, what was that all about? I thought they would like for sure have.
Don't know. Maybe she was busy with something else. I don't know.
Maybe doing some Archer.
Yeah, it's possible. Anyway, she wasn't there. Yves Guillemot did most of it. Most of the presenting. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yves Guillemot. I think that's it.
I just call him Eve.
Yeah, why not?
Yves Guillemot.
Guillemot.
Guillemot or something like that.
I'm not French, so you know, I can't say for sure. They started off the show with a showstopper, Mario and Rabbids. Now, if you had told me months ago that I would see a Mario Rabbids game and go, yeah, all right, I'd play that. I'd shoot you in the face with my weird weapon, my gun, my bullet bill gun, whatever fucking weird weapons.
Whatever that was.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are... And, okay, so Miyamoto comes out and he's got a bullet bill gun.
Yep.
And then he gives another gun to Eve, and they haven't talked about the game at all. Like, they haven't said anything about it. They haven't told you that there's different weapons to play. Nothing. It's just they come out, they've got guns, they're fucking pretending to shoot at each other, and it's the most awkward, weirdest thing. It happened, apparently. It wasn't a fever dream. It did actually happen. Anyway, so that happened. And then they were like, here's the game. Oh, okay, so it's XCOM? It's weird. I thought it was going to be like some stupid, dumb kiddie platformer bullshit.
Yeah, I thought that too.
But it's like a strategy, tactical XCOM type game.
I mean, it looks really fun. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if it weren't for the rabbits, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah. I'm gonna forgive the rabbits. I'm gonna look past the rabbits. I'm gonna pretend that that's actually Princess Peach and Luigi.
I can't deal with the fucking sounds they make, man.
Yeah, from a gameplay perspective, it looked really good.
Yeah, it did. It looked really good for sure.
Yeah, that's
one thing that like I didn't quite understand is why did they show this at Ubisoft and not Nintendo?
Well, it is a Ubisoft game. That's probably where it starts.
But I mean, like,
it's been rumored for years, like 2 years at least.
Yeah, but like, Nintendo never like works with other studios. Like,
well, we'll talk about this now. Rocket League is coming to Switch.
Yeah,
and not only that, you can play Rocket League with PC and Xbox people.
Yeah.
With your Switch.
Yep.
Not only that, Minecraft is now going to be unified. They're going to have servers that people can go and make their Minecraft shit with. Yep. And Switch and Xbox and PC and mobile people can all go and play Minecraft together.
Yep, all on the one server.
Yeah.
Complete cross-platform.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
It's great.
Definitely something I didn't think Nintendo would do ever. It seems like so against what they're about. And here's the thing, Sony is completely out of this. Sony have decided, no, we don't want any part of that shit. We're going to keep our community separate because we don't. Their line was basically, we don't trust other companies to take care of our people. We want to do it ourselves, which is such fucking bullshit. That is so like. They just want to fucking keep to themselves. Like, that's all it is. They just don't want to be involved.
Yep.
And it's so. I don't know. I think it's so bad.
I think it would come down to the fact that, like mods, right? Minecraft is like super moddable, and look what they did with Fallout 4 with mods.
Yep.
Right. They did not want them to have user-generated content for fear of exploitation of their console.
Right.
So I think the fact that mods are such a massive part of Minecraft, I think that's probably where it all stems from.
Yeah. But think about, like, Nintendo is the most, like, kiddie-friendly company there is, and they're like, fuck it, yeah, okay, we'll be a part of that. Like, if anyone wants to protect their community the most, it's fucking Nintendo. And they're totally on board with this. They're like, yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
So the fact that Sony doesn't want any part of it is really, it's.
I think Sony are just scared of people exploiting their console, which, I mean, makes sense, but like, if you made a fucking solid console, then you don't have to worry about people exploiting it.
Yeah, that's true. And
Like,
the thing with Minecraft is that they're using Xbox Live servers. So you have to have an Xbox Live account to play Minecraft on the Switch.
yeah.
So I'm thinking that's probably also an issue with Sony, where they're like, we don't want people using fucking Xbox Live.
Yeah, that too.
But then that doesn't explain Rocket League, because Rocket League you just play. There's no Xbox Live.
Yeah, I think because there's no mods.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I don't. It's so. It's such like you can play
because Minecraft is owned by Microsoft now, right? Because they bought out what are they fucking Mojang or what are they called?
They called them. I mean, I've been calling it Mojang, but then
Mojang.
Yeah, they had people coming out and they called it Mojang. So I don't know. It's one of those.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess they own it, so I guess it would make sense that they would enforce the fact that they want everybody on their fucking like Microsoft Live, like Microsoft is so pushing home that like all of the games that they released will be on the Windows platform. Right, like they're like the Windows Store platform, not Steam, not this, not that. And I feel like while they're trying to get people to do it, and it's good that we've got a new alternative to Steam now.
Right.
But it's
not a great alternative to Steam.
There's not, like, I spoke about this on my stream, I think maybe last week or the week before, with my viewers, that it's not a great alternative to Steam. And until we get a good alternative to Steam, then I'm not moving from Steam. Like, like GOG is all right, like, it's DRM free and all that sort of stuff. And I think it's just up to developers to, I guess, like, if the developers don't support the use of that platform, then it's not going to happen,
Right.
So,
I mean, think about it this way, like, I understand that they want to try and protect their people. Like, if that is the real reason, then fine, whatever. But like, I think it's also an issue with like sales. Like, they want to sell their consoles. They don't want to have to encourage people to buy other consoles. But it's like they will either sell a console by doing this, or they'll sell the games by doing this. Like, if Sony was to join in, they would make money. They would make money off this if they were to join in. Like, someone's got a PS4 and their friend has an Xbox One, and and the friend on Xbox One wants to play Rocket League, right? But you got a PS4. It's fine. You go and you give Sony some money for Rocket League, and then you both can play cross-platform. Or the other way around is like the friends, I don't know. Like, they could sell consoles as well.
Yeah. Like, I think I understand what you're saying. So, like, if they did like Minecraft, right? Because they're not, say, like, if they had Minecraft on it, then people that don't want to buy an Xbox will be able to, have their game on PlayStation. What they're doing is essentially losing out on the game sale, right? So they'll lose out on profit from having the game bought for their console, because that's how it works.
Yes.
And if they don't do it, then it's basically like telling, you know, consumers, if you want to play this game, don't buy our console.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
That they don't want that. So
yeah,
why they're not on board with this is just beyond me.
Yeah.
But I would probably say it would be that's the only thing I can think of would be what I said earlier, is the fact that their system, they just want to keep it closed. They don't want to allow mods.
Yeah.
That is,
I don't know.
Sony, man.
Yeah, it still doesn't explain Rocket League though, because there's no mods for Rocket League.
But what do you mean?
Like mods for Minecraft, I understand.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you don't have to have a Microsoft account for Rocket League.
Yeah, but if the reason is that they don't want mods on their console, like Rocket League doesn't have mods. That's not.
No, I mean, like, they've got Rocket League on console. I don't understand.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you can't play against, like, you can't play with Switch or Xbox owners.
Yeah, you can.
Not from the PS4.
On Rocket League?
No.
Are you
can
sure?
You can play with PC. You can play with PC people. You cannot play with Xbox or Switch from the PS4.
Okay, because that's weird.
Yeah,
I've played Rocket League before with Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know if it 100% if it was at the same time. It was a while ago that I played Rocket League, but
I think
I've
Xbox
played them before.
Xbox, you'll be able to play with PC, and then PS4 you can play with PC, but you cannot play PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah, that's stupid though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what this whole thing's about. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Then, then it'd just be dumbassery, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid.
There's no reason.
Yeah. Anyway, and Phil Spencer was on Giant Bomb on one of their live streams, and he, after they came out and said, like, we don't trust Xbox with our people, he was basically like, what a load of shit. Like, it's such a slap in the face, like, to think that the Microsoft isn't going to try and take care of their community.
Yeah, like, it's their community too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not like the community's divided. We're all fucking gamers and we all want to play together. We all want to have fun together.
Yeah.
To say that, you know, oh, we don't think, you know, this certain developer or this certain, you know, console maker is going to treat our gamers right is just a load of shit.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, so that's like the big thing this week. That was like the whole thing. But, you know, I guess Sony doesn't want to make money. The Crew 2, was it Ubisoft, however you want to say it. They played a trailer that was, I think they just played some footage from Inception. Yeah, that's what it was. Anyway, so you got boats and planes now, as well as cars, obviously.
Yep.
They're still doing it in the US. It's don't know how big it is compared to the first game, but yeah, the Crew. It's the Crew.
It's a game.
It's a game, and it looks fine. It looks alright.
It exists.
It does exist. South Park was there. They played a trailer. It's coming out October, September, somewhere like that.
I don't even know anymore. Like, I mean, they said that about like March or some shit, didn't they? Or wasn't it
supposed to come out in March? Yeah.
Like, it was like October or July last year or whatever it was, and then it was like March this year, and now it's like October this year, and then it's March next year.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck anymore.
Do you give a fuck about what's it called? Phone Destroyer.
Say what now?
South Park Phone Destroyer.
Oh no, absolutely not. I I think it'll be another one of those like partner apps, like what they did, like what Ubisoft did with what's that one fucking game that they lied to us about? Oh wait, that's every one of them. A phone app, that fucking stupid one that tried to be GTA but like just fell flat on its face.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
That fucking stupid one that they made a sequel to last year that like nobody even cared about and nobody even wanted. You know what? Watch Dogs.
idea. Oh, what? There's a mobile Watch Dogs.
Yeah, there was a fucking app for fucking
Oh,
Watch Dogs,
an
man.
app.
There was
Okay.
like there was an app for Watch Dogs,
All
and
right.
then there was an app for Watch Dogs 2 or some shit. I'm pretty sure. Like
Okay.
it seems to be a trend that nobody gives a shit about apps.
This is a proper game. This is an actual game, but it's like I think it's like a Hearthstone, like card. Like you put down a card and then you watch your South Park characters fight.
Yeah. I get that it's a game, but I just feel like it's going to somehow, because it's Ubisoft, it will impact like Fractured But Whole, or have content in Fractured But Whole that you can only get if you play the fucking mobile version of whatever. This, you know what I mean? Like those two will coincide, and if you can't have one without the other because Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
fair enough.
I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. They do it with pretty much every fucking game that they brought out. So fuck them.
They announced Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Skull and Bones, which is like a pirate game. That's just the pirate ship parts from Black Flag.
And like, it's just like battles. Like what is it? Black Wake on PC? It's pretty much just like a refined version of Black Wake, I guess.
Okay.
You can, shoot each other. I don't even think it's like, I mean, the Skull and Bones, that's what it's called, right? Skull and Bones. Mm-hmm. Is like, you search for treasure and stuff, right?
No, you just fight other ships.
Do you?
Yep.
I swear there was a treasure part.
No, unless you're thinking about Sea of Thieves.
No, not Sea of Thieves. I know that I'd buy Sea of Thieves over Skull and Bones any day.
Hell yeah! Because
it's like an actual game and not just like shoot each other out of the water sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have that in Sea of Thieves, right? That's in Sea of Thieves.
Yes,
from what I saw,
and it's like way better because you have your whole team on one boat on one ship, and you get to run around and like get in a cannon and fire yourself onto another ship, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, like it's really, I guess, like cartoon-esque, I guess, in that sort of. But like, I don't know, I feel like Skull and Bones is just tried to go for something, and then it's like what they did with fucking that one fighting game that nobody plays anymore, that like For Honor.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like they tried to take like the best parts of some games and they just fell short, and it was a good game for like 2 weeks, and then there was glaring issues that they just wouldn't fix, and then there's like $3,000 worth of microtransactions or some shit.
Yeah.
And then they come out and say that like you bought the game, like you shouldn't expect to have unlocked all the content in it. Like the content's there, right?
Yeah,
you can purchase it for real money, right? So you can effectively unlock all the content, but it would take, I think they did the math, and it would take you like 3 years of playing like 10 hours a day or some shit to rack up enough in-game currency to purchase everything in-game. Like, who the fuck plays a game to not unlock everything? Ubisoft, please. Like, don't give me a game that I loosely can't unlock the content in unless I play for like 60,000 hours.
Right.
Anybody got time for that?
No. Yeah, as this game looks boring to me. I'm not interested in it at all. As soon as it came on and I'd seen it was a pirate game, I was like, Sea of Thieves! What?
Yeah.
So
Pirates are in this year, apparently.
Yeah, that's
apparently
true.
it's pirates this year. It
been
was
in for a while.
zombies and
this is the apex. This is where it
Yep. It was like zombies and then it was like dinosaurs because of Ark, and then Ark's dead in the water.
Yeah.
And then now it's like pirates. Which, I mean, I can get behind, but I'm only going to be playing Sea of Thieves, so...
Hell yeah. Sea of Thieves, motherfucker!
Unless it comes to
get all the
Windows
treasure.
Store. If it's only on Windows Store, fuck that game. Sorry, Microsoft, I'm not doing it. As long as you've got not exe, like if your games aren't an executable format and not able to be modded, and you've only just added the ability to have vertical synchronization with your games because they're now formatted as apps and not executables, then you've lost me. Sorry.
Yeah. I heard Forza got an update recently on PC. I need to go back to that because it didn't run very well before.
No, it didn't. You were lucky to get past the splash screen without it crashing, right?
On my old graphics card, I was. Yeah, but since I updated it, I at least got into the game, but it just still didn't run very well.
Yeah.
Just Dance 2018's a thing.
Yeah, I saw that when Just Dance like started. All I saw was like those Sub-Zero looking motherfuckers from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I was like, Just Dance Sub-Zero edition, here I come.
Neon Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that's it. And then there was some like Asian girls come out and like do some booty dance or some shit, and I was like, booty dance?
Some K-pop, and then BB Rexa came out and sung some shit.
Yeah.
This next game, fuck you if you don't fucking agree with me. I got pretty excited because I love toy spaceships. Starlink Battle for Atlantis was announced, and you can buy like toys and like put it on your controller. And
Amiibos.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Skylanders.
Touchable amiibos.
Some new Skylanders. Disney Infinity's back. And you like clip parts onto them, and that somehow translates in the game.
That's not going to be annoying or throw off the balance of your controller.
Nah, it's going to be fucking badass.
With the weight.
Yeah, it's
No,
gonna
maybe they're all like $5 worth of plastic.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna charge crazy price. Maybe they just sell parts. I don't know. No idea. Steep's getting Olympic stuff.
Does anybody even play Steep anymore?
I doubt it. That Switch version's still coming out apparently.
Yeah, so Switch version of fucking Skyrim, but do you see me excited for that? Nope.
They did a decent demo of Far Cry 5. Didn't show anything too crazy, but
I'm on board.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That game looks great.
Yep.
Even just from like a story perspective, it looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
And then what everyone was waiting for. Pigmen. monkey guy, British monkey guy. Beyond Good and Evil 2 was re-announced with a CG trailer and still no fucking game.
Yep. No gameplay, just a CG trailer.
Yep.
Well, from what I got from that game is it's finished. because the guy was talking about it in past tense, right? He was talking about it like it was finished.
All right.
That's what I got from it anyway. When I was watching it, that's how I felt. Is that it was finished. They're just doing, they're in their final stage of making everything polished, right? Like the core game is finished. They're just polishing it.
So basically what they're doing is an early access thing. They've apparently built most of the world. There's going to be some sort of procedural generation involved with going to different planets. It's going to be an online game with multiplayer. They're doing, if you want to sign up for the beta, you can go to the website and join their Space Monkey program. It's definitely not done.
Okay.
That's good. The final game is probably years away, but I don't know when they're going to start doing the beta, but that's probably going to happen soon.
Who knows?
But yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed what I played of the original game, and that was a pretty. Even though it was CG and not like gameplay at all, that was a pretty good. Like if they want to just make it a movie, I'd watch that because
yeah,
really good.
I mean they had some pretty dank titty physics. Not gonna lie. You got titty physics, I'm on board. Like many
really
game developers overlook titty physics, and that's why I still have hold a special place in my heart for Ed Boon to this day.
Who makes Dead or Alive? It's
one of them. I don't know.
Great titty physics.
Yeah, they've got some great titty physics. That volleyball one. What was that volleyball one?
Yep, Dead or Alive volleyball. Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's Dead or Alive Extreme or something. I think it is Volleyball Extreme or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Looks like Dave's going to join us here in a sec.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's Ubisoft. Now on to Nintendo.
Wait, we didn't talk about Arse Creed.
Oh right, yeah, I skipped it. Yeah, that looks like a game.
Yeah, what was his name? Ishmael. The guy that was talking about it. Ishmael Ashraf or something. Ashraf, I think his name is.
Sounds good to me.
I'm sorry, dude, if I like completely fucking butchered your name. Oh, Ashraf Ismail. I just had his.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, his name like backwards.
There you go.
Ashraf Ismail. Yeah, like I mean, he seemed pretty excited, and I guess he seemed genuinely happy that
the game's been in development for like 4 years or something. So
yeah, like I think he seems pretty happy that it's a thing now, and he's and he's giving us a look at it and stuff like that, because seems like it holds a dear place in his heart, I guess. Well, I mean, it would if you were developing a game. You know what I mean? Like any format of media, and for years, you know what I mean? Especially a game, like for 4 years, you would hope that people fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah, there was a few moments in the conferences this year where it was like you could tell people were like enjoying their games or like enjoying talking about them. The chick from Star Wars Battlefront that's starring in that, she was like really into it, and she was cool.
She almost cried because her parents were there and stuff like that. Like her parents could see, what she's doing and all that sort of. That's great. Like that's the industry needs more people that give a shit about the games and not about the money. Like the money's, I understand that you're running a business, right? Like, but if you don't care about it, it shows. It's like when I stream, right? If I don't care about it, then people will be like, they won't watch.
Right.
They can see that it's not something that I care about, and it's not a thing, so people won't care about it.
Sometimes you can go further though, like if it's a game that really fucking sucks and you can make fun of it.
Yeah.
And you are technically still enjoying it, kind of.
Oh yeah, I put shit all over fucking Fallout every goddamn time I play it.
Yeah.
Like every time I always stop and I have a one-on-one with my camera as if I was talking to Bethesda. But I still enjoy the game. Like I've got 700 hours in that.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
Hey Dave.
Hey, how are
Hey Dave.
How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad. How we doing?
Oh yeah, all right. We're talking about some shit and things.
Yeah, I heard about the Tiddy Fiziks you guys were talking about.
Yeah,
I just tuned in
all
a
about
few seconds ago.
Tiddy Fiziks.
Yeah.
That's the subtitle of this episode.
Woohoo! Good old Dead or Alive. Best thing ever invented, I think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get that far. It's okay.
Well, on the topic of Tiddy Fiziks, yes.
Oh yeah, I mean, like if you're talking about the best Tiddy Fiziks in the business, yes, Dead or Alive.
There was something too on one of the E3 gameplays that had bouncy titties too, but I can't remember what it was. I remember watching it, but I can't remember what game it was. I'll have a think about it and I'll get back to you.
Think about the titties.
Which I'm going to look for it right now.
Yeah, I can't.
Which one had tits?
I might have started something here, but I have a funny feeling. I do remember seeing it, and it might have been either part of the PlayStation or it was the PlayStation and Ubisoft on the same day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those two conferences because I was watching it upstairs, not on my computer down here. So might have been one of them two, but I just seen a bit of bounce in it. I'm like, ooh, hang on a sec. But I can't tell you what the game is. I've gone blank.
See, I'm not the only one, Az.
Hey, I noticed too, okay? We all noticed.
Everyone notice. Everybody notices when there's Tiddy Fiziks. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't, and you say you don't, you're a fucking liar.
I wonder whether they put like the little, just like green dots on some busty chick and, just see if she gets the right bounce and, put that in the game.
I don't think it's right.
No, I don't think so either, but I like the idea behind it.
I mean, Dead or Alive's, they move like water balloons. They're not real.
It's probably some dude with a bit of water balloon action in a bikini.
Water balloons. That'd be great. I want to see that. I want to see that behind the scenes. Yeah, so we're talking about Nintendo now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, God, they're bringing a Jacob. Are you excited about full Pokemon on the Switch? Full Pokemon game.
A full Pokemon game on the Switch? Hell fucking yes. Because now I can finally play something that's not like 2 pixels big.
Exactly.
like, don't get me wrong, right? I love the portability of Pokemon. I've always loved it. It's great because I could go, if I'm on a trip, I can play it on my handheld, right? Whatever handheld I've played my Pokemon games on throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to watch a full high definition fucking Pokemon game on my 60-inch 4K television. Is that so much to ask for? And they're giving it to me, and I'm fucking like throwing my money at the fucking, just throwing it at the screen.
I'm surprised it's taken so long to actually do something like this.
Me too. I like the last time that I ever played a Pokemon game on my television like that was when I had the SNES adapter for my Game Boy Color games.
Yep.
Like, so Pokemon Yellow was the last game I played on my television, my old fucking like 20-inch CRT television that my parents had.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, they could have bought one to the Wii U in high definition and would have looked cool, but the Switch is even better. So,
oh yeah, I think I think it's just going to be great. I hope it's going to be great.
And the fact that the Switch is portable again, so
Yeah,
it's going to look really nice on that screen.
maybe that's what they were waiting for, I guess.
That's possible. I don't. Yeah, probably just waiting.
But then again,
portable.
fucking Wii U was, well, not portable as such, but you could sort of take it to your bedroom and play it on your bed, or at your desk or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you could play it on your television. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, I mean that game doesn't exist yet. They just announced it. There was nothing apart from that, but yeah, it's cool. Metroid Prime 4 got announced. Again, just now in development. That's nothing beyond that. There's a Kirby game. There's a Yoshi game. Anyway, Mario Odyssey looks good. I want to play Mario Odyssey.
Yep.
Throw your hat and become whatever you throw your hat at.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. And like we mentioned before, Rocket League's coming to Switch, and you can play with PC and Xbox people.
Yeah.
No PlayStation people though.
Nope.
And there's some Zelda DLC, but I don't know what that is. Something about battle mode or something.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like if the documents were leaked or if it's actually I don't know. If
I'll be
it's
back in a second, guys.
speculation or
Talk amongst yourselves.
But I don't know if you heard, Dave.
Yeah.
The Tingle DLC for like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Have you played that yet?
No, I haven't actually got a Switch yet. I've been waiting on like a Pokemon game or something like that to actually drag me into it.
Yep.
Zelda looks really good, but I'm buying a $480 console just for the one game. I don't really see the point of it because I haven't really had the Wii or the Wii U, so I've got no sort of back catalogue of stuff to kind of sit down and play with it.
Yep. No, that's fair.
Yeah, so, but I mean, I've watched a shit ton of people actually playing Breath of the Wild. It looks absolutely unreal.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
It's probably one of my favorite games in the last, like this year. It's easily probably my favorite game that's come out this year so far. I had so much fun, like streaming that. Everyone loved it, and yeah, it was like. But yeah, getting back on track, I saw some documents about like a potential Tingle DLC where you could like wear Tingle armor, like Tingle clothing and stuff like that on Link and all that sort of. Because there was no Tingle in the base game. There was
Tingle, good, eh?
There was Tingle Island. Get out of here. Tingle is my boy.
Fuck Tingle. Fucker.
Fuck Tingle. No. I fucking love Tingle, man. He's so eccentric and weird.
Was Wind Waker the first? When did he show up?
Possibly Wind Waker. I remember the last game I remember like playing him and like he was in that I remember playing was Wind Waker. Because he had like if you had it on obviously on your GameCube, right? But if you had the little adapter for your Game Boy SP, you could play as Tingle and plot points on the map and find treasure and shit for the person that was playing on the console.
Okay, Majora's Mask was the first game he was in.
Majora's Mask, yeah. I think it was like the.
Yeah, he annoyed me in Wind Waker. I didn't give a shit about Tingle.
I love Tingle. He's my boy.
So our topic of the week, we're going to talk about the undefined meaning of exclusive. Microsoft. We had a good discussion
about it, didn't we? A little bit of a discussion.
Yeah. So Microsoft. Okay. the reason I brought this up because I actually realized something, and I can't. Oh fuck! I can't remember what game it was, but it's a game that like everyone knows is coming to everything. But the last like words on that video, the trailer, whatever they played, was like Xbox exclusive.
Xbox exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is just not true at all.
Yeah, and like when they would show something, right, and it would come up before, and it was like, world premiere Xbox One exclusive, or Xbox One X, One Xbox One X, One Box X1
Triple X,
exclusive.
One Xbox One, Triple X. Triple.
And like down the bottom left in like really small writing, it was like Windows platform and Xbox One, exclusive and stuff like that. When they said it's Xbox exclusive,
Right.
And I'm like, you're fucking liars. Don't say it's an Xbox exclusive if it's not exclusive to that console. Or we didn't say Xbox; it said console exclusive.
Yes. So this is where we had the argument. What, like, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But like, I was just saying, like, this is their like reasoning for it. This is what they say it means.
I understand it.
But like, it's like they put it that way because they're saying that like it's. Yeah, so they said Xbox One console launch exclusive or something like that.
Yeah.
On some of those, and which basically just means timed exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
But they're launching a new console, so the way they were, by wording it that way, they're basically making people think, oh, it's coming out with the Xbox One X, like it's a launch game for that console. Where it just means timed exclusive. Yeah. Which
and when they say console exclusive, like to me, console is like, your Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, whatever else, they're your consoles, right? They're consoles. So for them to say like it's console exclusive and then say like it's like a launch exclusive for Xbox or whatever, like it's not console exclusive, or for them to say it's console exclusive and then have down the bottom left that it's coming to like Windows PC, like the platform.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a console exclusive to me.
It is in their wording, in their heads. That is because it's not coming to PS4 or Switch, it's coming to Xbox One and PC.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty shady, but like Sony does it too.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think Nintendo pretty much has exclusive games anyway. Like, they don't have too many third-party games to talk about. Yeah. But yeah, Sony does the same thing where it's like, this is console exclusive for however long. Like,
it sort of like muddies the water now. Like when they say console exclusive, like I understand that they're like talking about their console, but we're tired, like as a community, we're tired of having exclusivity. You know what I mean? And that's like the big debate around why Microsoft is able to do like the Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
Able to encompass everything. And then for Sony to be like, no. Like,
yeah.
Stop it, Sony.
Like the thing, like, think about the fact that Microsoft's all their first party games are coming to PC as well. So it makes people with a decent PC say, I don't want an Xbox because I don't fucking need one because I can just play all those games already.
Yep.
Where Sony, by having exclusive games, first party games, God of War or Uncharted or Last of Us, they can say you can only get this on here, so that makes people want to buy their console. So I understand from business perspective why they do it, why they have exclusives,
Yeah.
because they want to sell consoles. And it's really weird to me that Microsoft has gone this way, where it's like just play it wherever. Like, it just doesn't seem like they want to sell consoles anymore.
Well, I don't think there's really much of a difference between consoles and PCs now anyway. Like, and that's been a thing for ages, but like you've seen the specs and how they're approaching the Xbox One X. It's like that vapor chamber cooled fucking, like, that's some PC shit.
Yeah.
Like the vapor chamber cooled fucking, except for everything except for the shared memory.
Mm-hmm.
That's some PC shit.
Yeah. The thing about it, like, this is for us, $650 console. I mean, I hope it works well, but they're doing some expensive shit for the price.
Yeah. Yeah.
The console.
I don't know how the vapor chamber cooling's going to go. I don't know how it's going to last, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
People have a lot of like trouble with that vapor shit
Mm-hmm.
in PCs, right? And PCs, you can just take them apart, and if there's a problem with it, you can fix it.
Yeah.
Right. With the console, or Xbox anyway, you can't take it apart and fix it. Like that voids warranty.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I don't know how the fuck they're gonna do it.
This is a company that had Red Ring consoles for years.
I mean, I guess if they've got confidence in it, then I guess you can't knock them for having confidence in it. I mean, obviously they've tested it and obviously it works. But for how long have they been testing this for? That they use the same console that they've used every day, in their testings for their games, to make sure, almost as a quality control, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and the thing about, like, the fact that they feel it's necessary to have that vapor cooling chamber means that they're probably overclocking the shit out of that processor.
Yeah, probably. But
and if the vapor cooling stuff, fails, you're probably going to end up with an exploded CPU.
Yeah, it'll just 100% short circuit.
Yeah,
because like it's a gas, right? So as soon as it touches oxygen, whatever they've got in there, as soon as it'll liquefy, right? Like as soon as it becomes non-compressed, it will either evaporate instantly or condensation will start to occur.
Yeah.
Right, because of the heat and, all that. So if something fails, there's a crack in it, 100%, then you're going to short circuit your processor.
Yeah.
Or anything that even remotely gets touched by any condensation, it will instantly short circuit.
Mm-hmm.
If things are bare. I mean, I don't know how their PCB, like their motherboard, will be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming they, I guess, coat it in something that makes it water resistant, but
you'd hope so.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Yeah. The exclusive thing's weird. That's the. They just need to be more open with what's happening and try.
Yeah.
Because it just seems really fucking shady.
Yeah. To me, it should just be like, this is coming to PC, this is coming to console, or, this is timed exclusive.
Yeah.
They shouldn't just say, this is console exclusive. Then there's like a list of things that it actually is that comes under that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's E3. That's our topic. ARMS came out today. That's the release for this week. Actually, hang on. Let's see. The next Friday is the 23rd. So, Dead by Daylight's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One this week. Final Fantasy 15. 15? 14? 14. Stormblood. That's the online one, right?
Yeah, the expansion for 14. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out this week, and Get Even. It's coming out. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Let's have a look.
Dave?
Get Even.
No, it all sounds exciting, though.
Does it?
Absolutely riveting.
Have you been listening, Dave?
Well, I have been listening. No. Well, the Final Fantasy is probably about the only decent thing coming out next week. Arms looks different. Did you guys play it by any chance?
I played the beta.
Any good?
I didn't.
I did not enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That says more than anything, really. I was hoping
Yeah.
on the Ubisoft one when what's his name come out with the gun. I was hoping it was like an arms thing, and it was going to spring out, but it didn't. So I thought, they're going to do arms on like another console or something, but no, it was the different game altogether, the Rabbids one. So
Yep. Get Even is here we go. This is their like fucking wording. Eschewing the usual cliches and gung-ho settings currently inhabiting the FPS genre, Get Even subtlety. That's not the right word. Subtly removes the classic division between single-player and multiplayer experiences to unfold two linked stories. The game's plot revolves around the memories of its central heroes, which have a dramatic effect on how the game progresses. The route the player chooses to follow determines their personality as the game unfolds. The carefully crafted storyline mixes elements of thriller and horror with exploration. So now you know what it's all about.
Sounds amazing.
Some online first-person shooter thing. There you go.
Yeah.
That's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One and PC.
Overwatch, half the budget.
No, definitely not. It looks like an army game. Army game.
Overwatch Army DLC.
A zombie game without the zombies. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That's the show for this week. Thank you for joining
Dave just
me.
got here.
Well, I don't. It's not my fault.
But Dave just got here.
Should have been here earlier if you want to talk about things.
I always come late to the party. Don't worry.
You have anything to add, Dave? How was E3 for you this week?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I still reckon Xbox was probably the best of the whole bunch.
I think, like Microsoft had the best show, I think.
Yeah.
42 games.
Here's the thing, though. We did just discuss it. Like, it's not a whole lot of exclusives. Like,
Yeah, 22 exclusives.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're going to, most of those games are going to come to other things.
Well, he did get grilled on the GameSpot live show.
Yeah.
They had him on there, and they were sort of basically targeting him with the same questions as what you guys were coming up with about the whole exclusivity thing.
Yeah.
And even he was kind of on the fence with, some of it was launch exclusive, but delayed on everything else. It was going to be exclusive to Microsoft, so both at the one time. It was just really, really weird. He couldn't really explain it himself until there was like 2 or 3 games that were just Xbox, and that was it.
Right.
So yeah, the whole exclusivity thing, he was, more up in arms that Sony wouldn't, work in, like what we spoke about with Rocket League the other night.
Yeah.
The Minecraft stuff. So he didn't see a need for any exclusivity, but that was pretty much every second word that came out of their mouths at their show. So I mean, it's a full contradiction to begin with.
Yeah. It's pretty fucked up.
And I mean, they only the major thing that they did was, looking at all their ID games, that kind of thing. So there just wasn't a huge amount from Sony. It was a bit like the Bethesda one. It was pretty much just here's some videos and sit back and relax.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of talking at Sony. Yeah, it was like maybe
is it Days Gone or something like that?
Yeah, the zombie game.
Yeah, that looks all right.
At least fucking Sony had some good content to share.
Well, yeah, that's true. God of War looks pretty cool. I haven't played much God of War in the last couple of iterations, so
yeah, I didn't play the last one, but I played the rest of them.
Yep,
played most of one of the PSP games.
God damn, I bought a PSP and never really used it.
Yeah, well, It's not a whole lot of games on that thing. So it's the same with Vita, unfortunately. No mention of Vita at Sony this year.
No, it's dead in the water, is it?
Well, I'm sure there'll be something at PSX because they usually mention a whole bunch of Vita games at PSX. But
yep. Same with VR too. A lot of people were either speculating, "Oh, going to go really heavy with VR or really light," and it was kind of a bit of an in between. They didn't give too much to it, but didn't.
Yeah, they had one section like sort of dedicated to a bunch of trailers for VR games, and that was it.
Yeah, that's the thing. They give you a bit more than trailers to try and sell the VR units.
Yeah, well,
it's probably a bit hard to put a live demo on stage, isn't
it? For VR, it is. Yeah, that's the thing. Like VR is the sort of thing where you just kind of have to play it. It's hard to just show footage of someone with a VR headset and say, "Yeah, like doesn't this look great?" Like,
yeah,
no, not really.
I feel like they sort of, I don't know, like they had the stage room, so I thought maybe one of them would have, put like a fucking Vive on or something. Like Bethesda would have been like that. They would have probably killed it a little more. I mean, everything else is a bit shit, but you know what I mean? Like, show us what you're doing. Don't just give us like pre-recorded videos.
Yeah. So what? Okay. Last question for everyone. What is the game you're looking forward to the most from this E3?
Can I think about this?
Okay, Dave, do you have one?
The Assassin's Creed looks good enough for me to buy. So
that's the game. The one game out of all the games announced at E3, Assassin's Creed Origins.
I could have said Madden NFL 18 with the the My Player mode. Come on,
Dave.
I'm Assassin's Creed nut. I love it. I've been waiting for this game for a couple of years. It looks like they've done a decent job with it. Yeah. I've been watching probably about 2 or 3 hours of different companies actually streaming the game from there and different iterations of it, and it does look good. The Far Cry 5 demo looked pretty awesome too.
Yeah.
Having the dog as your sidekick, sending him in and that kind of thing. That's pretty interesting. But that's about it. What about you?
Wolfenstein, motherfucker!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pumped for Wolfenstein. I can't wait. That trailer was incredible. The fucking fake shows that they made. German or Else sounds like a great fucking show.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein all the way.
Yeah, I'm totally down to dismember some fucking Nazis, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But like Anthem looked really cool though as well.
Anthem's a very close second for me.
Like Anthem is probably the next thing I would. It's if Destiny and Anthem hypothetically were to come out at the same time, I'd probably say Anthem would shit all over Destiny.
You don't think Destiny will fix itself?
No. I don't know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because it is Blizzard have taken over the PC port side, I guess, and I don't know.
Blizzard make good PC games.
They make all right PC games.
Hey,
lately.
They're okay.
Lately.
Oh.
Trust me, but Blizzard makes my favorite game of all time. Well, Blizzard made my favorite game of all time. And at this point in time, they're not as bad as fucking Bethesda. Let me tell you that. But
who is?
I think Bethesda's the bad guy this year. It was like EA and then it was Ubisoft. And I think this year it's...
Well, that was Bethesda. The thing. Bethesda killed it last year.
They had a decent show last year.
Yeah, but that's because of all the Fallout hype.
Yeah, most of it was Fallout.
Yeah, but they also had Doom as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was awesome with the guy coming out playing the guitar and that kind of crap. Like, that was awesome. That was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm remembering. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. But this year was not good. It was like, hey, we've got fucking this bullshit looking Doom VR game. You can play
more Doom for me is fine, but I mean,
yeah, but it's not like
it's not play Doom. It's just like touch things and.
How
much would you spend to play it though? Is the question.
$15.
Yeah, but $15. It'll come out at what? $50? You reckon?
Yeah, easily. Well, they're fucking Fallout 4
game. There's no way that Doom VR game is more than like $30.
You reckon?
No way.
No, I'm gonna call bullshit on that because fucking Bethesda's like Fallout 4, right? If you own Fallout 4, it doesn't matter. If you want Fallout 4 VR, shell out another fucking full price, full $60.
Yeah,
but I don't
that's
think
not including DLC.
I'm
assuming they're gonna do DLC for it.
Yeah, I don't think this Doom game is like a full game. It's just like a shooting gallery. Like here's a couple of levels and shoot some things. I mean, it's not like a full game.
If it's any more than $20 to $25,
yeah,
I don't think it'll be worth it.
No,
I
wouldn't pay more than $5.
I still wouldn't purchase it because I don't really want that sort of game. But like you were saying before, as the Skyrim VR, it's like for PSVR is like it's its own version, isn't it? So like
it's a whole separate thing, and it looks like shit.
It does look like shit, and the fucking did you see the hands where it was like
it doesn't like. I know they have to they have to make some cuts here and there to get it to run at a decent frame rate for the VR, but it looked like there's better looking VR games.
That's the big thing I was worried about. Was I've been talking about this all week on my streams with my community, and it's like my PC. I have 2 of the recommended graphic cards, 2 of them, and a processor that's like insurmountably better than their recommended processor for the game, right? And it's overclocked across all 4 cores by almost a whole gigahertz. Right? That's a big fucking OC.
Yeah.
And I still cannot play Fallout 4 without dropping below 60 FPS. How the fuck are they going to get that flat 90 FPS? Because you need at least 90 FPS for VR. Like that's the target frame rate. If you drop below 90 FPS even once, like even a couple of frames, it can cause severe motion sickness.
Yeah,
I have no idea how they're going to get Fallout 4, or even how they've made Skyrim run, and unless they've made some massive engine optimizations, because both of the games run like shit. Yeah, like the Skyrim Special Edition even runs like shit on my PC. Like I still drop down to like 45 FPS. Like people would sit there and go, "Oh, 45 FPS, first world problems." But like in a VR context, that's half of the recommended, like the needed, not even recommended. Like that's half of the frames that you need. Yeah, just as a baseline for people to not get severely ill while playing your game.
Yeah,
on twice the recommended hardware.
Yeah,
how the fuck are they going to do that on a PS4 or Xbox?
Well, I don't know. Is Fallout?
Use your
Fallout
words,
VR
Aaron. Use your
just
words.
coming to PC, or I don't think that's coming to console. I think that's just.
I don't know if it is. Even if it does come to fucking PC, like people with a GTX 1080 Ti still drop below 60 FPS because of this, because of how shit it needs so much processing power. Like it's not even the only way that I can really see that it even has a small chance is if they've made some massive optimizations to the CPU pipeline and like the API, right? So if they use DirectX 12, then maybe it stands a chance. But if they don't bring those optimizations to the current version of Fallout 4,
Yeah.
people are going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Because Fallout 4 VR is a standalone game with full price.
Yeah.
And if they've worked on that to make it stable for the VR version, where's everyone that bought the fucking game in the first place that just got shit all over so they can go ahead and make those improvements for the VR? You know what I mean? Because without the people that bought the game in the first place, there would be no demand for the VR version.
Right.
And they wouldn't have the money to do the VR version.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I paid $180 for that fucking game. That special edition, the Pip-Boy edition of that game. $180. Not fucking doing it again, Bethesda. Never again.
Well, there you go. Jacob's told you. That's you'll learn your lesson now, Bethesda. Hopefully, Fallout 5 is the greatest game ever made, and it's absolutely perfect. Otherwise, Jacob will burn all your studios down.
Oh, not the fucking. I'm not going to buy the. Like, I'll probably buy the game if it looks all right.
No, you're not. No,
all right. Yes,
Jacob, you're not buying it.
I was going to say, you've already put the line in the sand. Don't cross it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not buying a special edition. Right? I'm not paying $180 for a fucking shit fest of a game again. Never
Fair
again.
Enough. All right. Well, that's the show. Thanks for joining us, Jacob and Dave, and anyone else who joined in and watched this thing.
No worries.
We'll see you again next week. Jacob, you want to take us? You want to take us out?
I'll let Dave say his goodbyes first.
Oh, okay. Dave, you want to say a little something?
No, I'm all good. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right. Jacob, take us away.
Fuck, every time. Is it even? It's working.
Yeah,
it's knowledge acquired.
Beautiful.
Every
that's better time. Every week.
Every week. Right. You've just acquired some knowledge.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.